What's going on, Vancouver? It's your boy Rennie coming at you live, Vancouver CFRO 100.5 FM. You're listening to The Note. It's a Monday night / Tuesday morning, 1 a.m. late night radio. Hope you're enjoying the night out there. We bring to you underground music from all over Canada, coast to coast, and international artists. All types of genres, from R&B, hip-hop, neo-soul, funk, jazz, rock, metal, country, even anything, everything, and anything beyond. And we get amazing people to come into the show, and we do interviews with them as well. This week we got some really special guests in the building. Munchies Foodshare, Vancouver. Yo. Yeah. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hey, I'm Jared.
I'm Michaela.
Cool. We have J Bones in the background playing some music for us, a neo soul artist. He's playing it live. Hope you're enjoying those tunes as well. Oh yeah. So we're gonna start out the show by just asking Munchies Foodshare what they're all about. So, what do you guys do? What is Munchies Foodshare?
So our mission is to reduce food waste. We're a social enterprise, or an environmental and social enterprise. So we have an environmental and a social orientated mission. So what we do is we take the food that can't make it to market. It's either the ugly fruit or the damaged fruit, or sometimes the companies just order too much and they can't do anything with it. So they donate to us, and we either donate that to low-income housing, modular housing units all over Vancouver and the downtown east side, and also the Flint Hotel, which is an addictions rehabilitation center. And Jared can tell you about our other side of the business.
Hey, that was really nice, Michaela. So, yeah, exactly. And so some of the stuff you just can't, donate it. It might just be too ripe, and there's a chance that it won't get used in time. So what we'll do is we'll take it and dehydrate it. The dehydrated produce is then repurposed and given a new life. It's also what allows us to have a business where we can sell the dehydrated produce and, at markets. And I guess, Ren, you probably get into that a little bit, but
yeah,
that's the gist of it.
No, it's amazing. It's really cool to see people just putting themselves out there and starting a project like that. I remember when you guys were talking about this last year before it was even launched off and stuff, and it was just an idea, and it's really cool to see it come into fruition and stuff, and especially because of the fact that it's so it's good for the economy. Like, it reduces food waste and it puts back into it feeds people who don't have much as well too, so kudos on that. Yeah. Also, let's see. So that's Munchies Foodshare, Vancouver. We also have Ash, who's not here with us right now. Huge part of the team as well too. They are constantly at Granville Island on Tuesdays, correct?
Yeah, that's at the Groundswell Test Market.
Okay,
so the Groundswell Test Market is a market for socially and environmentally oriented startups. So it's a bunch of awesome people doing awesome things that all get together and sell their products on Tuesdays at Chain and Forge. So you can come find us there.
Okay, cool. And what kind of products do you guys have there right now? Well, it changes every week, right? Varies.
Exactly. So everything's donation dependent, because it depends on what is being thrown out that week and what is over ordered, or what's damaged that week. So it's kind of like a mix up every week. We see what we get. This week we got strawberries and tomatoes, which was really awesome to play with. We also have grapes. We have otherwise known as raisins, but we like to call them grapes.
I refuse to call them raisins.
These are dehydrated grapes.
Yes,
are you
exactly.
sure they're not wine, sir?
I tried to call them grapples, but that's been taken.
Aww. Curious, what are you doing with the tomatoes?
Well, we dehydrated them and you turn them into lovely crisps. They're really good.
Ketchup chips.
Well, we just had them on the way in here. Ketchup chips.
That's
Yes. That's amazing. Keep them coming.
Okay. Actually, you know what? It just It just reminded me of a little Pulp Fiction quote from last week, and I'm gonna throw it in there because it has something to do with tomatoes. Uma Thurman said it to Travolta. She's like, "All right, I had one joke for the pilot," and she said, "A mama tomato, a papa tomato, and a baby tomato were walking," and then the baby tomato was lagging along in the back. So the papa tomato went to the back, and then, do you know what he said and did to the baby tomato?
What did he do?
He stomped on him, squished him, and said, "Ketchup." Alright, that was kind of a silly joke, but the reason I'm bringing it up, we had some kind of Pulp Fiction quote a couple weeks ago. Oh, it was about the burgers. What did they call a quarter pounder with cheese in England?
What do they call it?
A Royale with cheese.
That's right. Yeah.
Because of the metric system. Okay, we're getting way off topic here, all because I heard the word tomato.
Like 100 grams. 100 gram burger.
Okay, so we're gonna get back into some cool things about Munchies Foodshare, but for right now, we're gonna introduce a brand new song that my friend Tarek has gave to me last week, and it's the first time ever hearing it on radio. And on that note, Michaela's gonna introduce it.
This is Envy by Tarek out of the group Strictly Authentic.
Spread love. This shit got me feeling like it's really what I'm made for. I'm not in it for the hype, you already know. Never really was the type to let my brewery show. I wanna make it feel alright when we all go. Nobody breaking me, I'm rookie of the year now. This is masonry, I'm building up to tear down all the walls that I feel are in the way. I'm just finding what it means to say I'll never show a fake smile, cause everything could change in an instant. I'm living every day like my last one in. Looking back, I never really lost my vision. Ain't seen you in a while, but the past great distance. My brother told me that you make it where you wanna go. I just wanna fill the void that we never show. Like I'm drinking slow, I'll be here when you're leaving and I'm all alone. I'll be out here in the rain with the raincoat. I wonder what we'll be, walk with me through the trees, but we'll never really see what the future holds. I just do what I can, hope we live happy and make something that we'll feel when you're not at all. I will never let you go, would you hold my hand through the highs and lows, writing in the sand, no obstacle, change what I am. One thing that I know is I ain't never gonna let you lose your way. And if there's something on your mind, I promise you can put that on me, on me. Cause this is who we are, yeah. No envy, I don't wanna wait no more, no. Cause now I'm free, I wonder if we'll make it far, yeah. And where we'll be, cause I'm feeling you, and you feel me. Pass by but don't help me. Changing now on the daily. My cigarettes with that coffee till late at night to get off these. Just do what I can while I'm trying to be a man. Figure that the world's in my hands. Life what you make it, put faith in the plan. Look at what I made, never change what I am, and that's what I'm thankful for. I'm always in search for more, and still have all that I need. But I can't wait till morning. Manifest my own destiny. On my own, just let me be. When I'm gone, you feel energy. That closed door isn't opening. And when I'm on the road, just remember me. Cause lately I've been thinking what we could have been. Never gonna stop, more doing less talk. I embrace those flaws and deficiencies. Against all odds, so patient. The world's ours for the taking. Cause everything's what you make it. Yeah, that's time well wasted. One thing that I know is I ain't never gonna let you lose your way. And if there's something on your mind, I promise you can put that on me, Cause this is who we are, yeah. No envy, I don't wanna wait no more, no. Cause now I'm free, I wonder if we'll make it far, yeah. And where we'll be, cause I'm feeling you, and you feel me. Hey. So long.
Right girl at the wrong time. I really wanna make you mine. It's yo. Check, yeah. You're the right girl at the wrong time. I really wanna make you mine. It's your green eyes and the design. Could've sworn you an angel in disguise. When you tell me it's all good, no pain or sorrow, just tomorrow. What you do for me, I'm trying to do for you. Cause I sin my sins and I sang my songs and I did my dirt, tryna right my wrong for you, all for you, all for you, all for you, all for you. Oh baby girl, this is all for you, all for you. This is all for you. Good girl in a white world, I don't want you to see my side. I'm a bright boy in a dark world that got caught up in the wrong damn life. And I swear I'll leave it. I pray for guidance every night. But once I meet up with the homies, we go out. Cause I sin my sins and I sang my songs and I did my dirt, tryna right my wrong for you, all for you, all for you, all for you, all for you. Oh baby girl, this is all for you, all for you. This is all for you. So please don't take my problems upon yourself. This is mine to face, me and nobody else. You got your own demons and your own feelings. I'm trying to work it through and find a life with more meaning. Give me more reasons to live it up and show the whole world I gave up the double cut. Like they give a fuck about a kid from Surrey. Only you and my mama would ever be worse. I sin my sins and I sang my songs and I did my dirt, tryna right my wrongs. Cause I sin my sins and I sang my songs and I did my dirt, tryna right my wrongs for you, all for you, all for you, all for you, all for you. Oh baby girl, this is all for you, all for you. This is all for you.
Welcome back to the Note Radio 100.5 FM. That was Sin My Sin by Baby Lung. This is neo soul R&B out of the Lower Mainland, BC.
Oh yeah. Welcome back to the show. Well, who you just heard was Jared out of Munchies, Foodshare, Vancouver. And and we also have
Michaela.
All right. Who else do we have? Who else do we have in the Munchies Foodshare crew?
Ashlyn.
Oh yeah. And the music that we got going on in the background, Munchies knows who's going on in the background. Who's that?
Ooh, this is J-Bones.
Yep, this is some work that J-Bones did. This is not live like what he did when he first introduced it. This is Gold Link You Say rework by J-Bones.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Munchies Foodshare Vancouver, a really cool company that takes a lot of donated food and they repurpose it to a greater cause. All right, we had them talk a little bit about what they do in the beginning of the show. Do you guys want to quickly re-elaborate your mission statement, what you guys do, who you are, why you're the best?
Sure. Yeah, so, well, we're basically, like we said before, just reducing food waste and also creating a really cool community connection. Our direct distribution part of the business is taking produce directly from, over catered events like birthdays and parties and weddings, and we directly distribute that to low-income housing, recovery housing programs across the Lower Mainland. The produce preservation program is what we use, where that's kind of the business side of what we do with Munchies, and that's where we're taking excess produce, dehydrating it, and selling it at all sorts of markets and online. A little plug there. Munchiesfoodshare.ca. Hit us up.
I wanted to ask, so when you say low risk product dried fruit, what is that and why is it that you decided to use that for packaging and redistribution?
Hey, Michaela, you got that?
Yeah, so low risk means that it isn't anything that's perishable. There's no milk products, there's no meat, and that makes it really easy to repurpose and use and last for a long time. So why we call this our preservation program is because the dehydration process, what it does, it removes the water content from the fruit. And that means that all of this food that we were receiving that had to be eaten within a few days, maybe even less, we're able to preserve and actually lengthen the life of that fruit and hopefully vegetables soon. And that means that it is less likely to go to waste because it can sit on your shelf for years, or as long as it takes. Usually it doesn't take more than maybe a few days.
Before it's eaten?
It goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Very true. I was trying to look up some facts on your guys' Instagram page because you have a lot of facts on. Do you know off the top of your head how much food gets wasted per...
Yeah, so about 50% or over 50% of the produce that gets produced in Canada gets wasted. So that's it can be wasted at a lot of different levels within the food chain, food distribution chain. So they can be wasted on a farm level, which is the fruit that falls from the trees. If they rot before they're picked up, that's one method. There's either distribution, improper storage facilities, something goes wrong with the temperature, or the cases get damaged en route. That is another method. And a huge method is household waste. So a lot of what we do is a reason why we started the business side, as well as also what we were doing before was a lot of the time behind the scenes. So we were taking food and distributing it, but a lot of people didn't know about it. So we were doing good because we were taking it as food, but people are still going to continue these habits. And so one way of reaching out to the community and actually gaining an awareness for food waste is through actually selling our items and being on the street, and going and telling people about what this is, and actually getting their attention through having these awesome tasty snacks as well.
Yeah.
So it's an awesome way of getting the community involved as well.
Yeah. Very healthy snacks. They're all dehydrated and stuff too. Things you could take along on hikes and stuff. Of course, we're in BC, so all you hikers out there.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's no added sugars, nothing like that. The only thing that we have is lemon juice in some instances, and that's just to preserve. So we've got a whole wide range of flavor profiles for your great little taste buds.
Whoa. Wait, so let me get this straight. You take the food that normally gets thrown out and wasted, dehydrate it, and then give it back into the community so people can eat it and be healthy and not have to waste food and stuff.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
That's amazing. No, that's really, really cool. So where can you find your booth again? I know we talked about that a little bit earlier.
So you can find us at the Groundswell Test Market. We are a very, very new company. We just started this out this summer. The direct distribution portion started about a year ago, but now our first market is in Granville Island. We have been running every Tuesday at the Groundswell Test Market for socially and environmentally inclined startups. You can find us from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Cool.
by Chain and Forge.
Exactly.
Awesome. It's right at Granville Island.
But there's also other super cool people there too,
Yeah.
so definitely reach out. Don't just check us out.
Do you want to
There's some
shout out any
awesome
of them?
artists.
Any names you know off the top of the head?
Yep, there's
Sus-
Biota Fermentation.
Yeah.
They're an awesome company as well. Sustainable.
Killing
There
it.
is a mindful. They sell. Olga sells her baby clothes, and they all
Yeah.
have mindful quotes on them, and it's all about having mindful moms and mindful parenting. What other companies are there?
There's just so many that are really good. Oh, what's Noah's company?
Caldo Broth.
Caldo. Oof.
Oh.
Ooh,
What do they do?
mushroom broth? Oh my god.
It's to promote the not to promote, but to support the keto diet.
Yeah.
So it's a tasty 0-calorie broth.
Vegan.
Nice.
Vegan,
Yep.
yeah. So it's awesome stuff. Yeah, really good broths.
Yeah, and really good people.
That's
Everybody
amazing.
there is just there for a good reason.
Yep. So that's it.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It seems like you guys really know what you're doing with that one. And you have, so Munchies Foodshare, where can people find you on social media?
So we are on Instagram. That is our main active social media moment. You can find us as Munchies Foodshare, spelled how it sounds. And then we also have a Facebook page. Our direct distribution program has been broadcasted or showcased through our Facebook page mostly. If you want to check out the places that we donate our food to, the leftover meals, we had an event a few months ago taking pre-prepared food to the Flint Hotel and Addictions Rehabilitation Center that we mentioned earlier, and so we like getting people together. A lot of people are really interested, so they can help us actually take that leftover food as well. And we have a website as well that Jared created, and it looks awesome.
With the help of templates.
There you go. Well, hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yes.
You mentioned something about the Flint Hotel. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Like, why did you determine to use Flint Hotel, and how did you get in contact with them? What made them give you the okay?
Yeah.
The whole rundown on that.
For sure. I was at an event about just a year and a few days ago, and there was extra food left over. I had started this kind of like this idea about taking food that was left over from like parties or whatever events, catered events, and then giving that food back. And I had never really implemented it properly outside of just, people on the street. So there was leftover food. I asked them, I was like, hey, do you guys mind if we take this somewhere? Gathered up a whole group of people. They're all riled up. Everybody's excited. It was the end of, 12:30, whatever, after this party. And we're leaving, and the next thing you know, I'm like, where are we going to take this? We got like a cart full of goods, and this lady's on the street. She's like, come with me, I'll show you where to go. And we go and we pile up all these boxes of fruit onto her trolley that she's got with her, and we start going, and we're like, where are we going? This is, it's like Strathcona, it's like kind of in this alleyway, and we're going down this alleyway, me and like, there's two girls with me and another guy, and we're like, okay, we're ending up somewhere, and we go and we end up at this place called the Flint Hotel. All right, so and it's a low income housing, sort of like a co-op, a recovery project. Mm-hmm. And the guys at the front was like, hey, are you comfortable with us, giving this food? And they're like, man, this would be amazing. Please leave it. Bring more. And so it was incredible. They were super happy, very excited, very just genuine about the entire thing. And like, man, you could tell by the photos from that original event. It was that was a spark of joy. So after that, we just kept doing it every Friday, dropping it off there. And so for the last year, we've been hitting that spot up. And then, expanded on it a little bit more. Anyways.
That's amazing. That nearly brought a tear to my eye. That's so good. That's so genuine. I love that. That's like the initial way that you found somebody randomly. He's like, just come with me to the Flint Hotel.
Yeah.
And smart. Kudos on you for that. Like very, very innovative. Like such a great idea. And now you guys have pushed it to this thing where you have dehydrated fruits and you have connections with different chains of grocery stores or whatever it is. We'll get more into that. But right now we're gonna jump into some hot music for you guys. Again, this is the Note Radio. You're listening to Rennie Renz, and from Munchies Foodshare, you're also listening to
Michaela.
Jared.
Yeah, and here's Limits by Kairos.
welcome back. What you just heard was Wee You Wow by Kai Ross from the Lower Mainland.
How do you feel about that?
That first track, though.
The one that,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That was also by Kairos, Limits.
Limits.
I wish I was in my car listening to that.
I know, right? Straight pump up music.
This is a little bit better, though.
Because it's J Bones. Are we being biased?
We're all together.
We're a little bit of a fan.
So,
I meant this, not the song.
Oh, fair.
Shit.
Us.
Well, I meant the song. I am a fan.
Bones is pretty good, too.
Yeah, that's what we do. We promote great musicians for you to discover. So as Michaela said, that was Wee Wow by Kairos. And before that, we had Connections by AJ, who is out of Edmonton, good friend of mine from high school. And before that, we had Limits by Kairos as well. And Jared was going crazy for that because Jared loves nothing but a good old dance house music fest. Fist pump in your car until the break of dawn.
Yeah, it's possible. That's me in the car next to you.
Munchies Foodshare. That is who is in the building. I'm your host, Rennie Rands, and we got Jared and Michaela. Say what's up.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, it's going. It's going. It's rolling. It's rolling like those food roll-ups you guys roll.
Oh, what you know about that?
What is that? What am I even talking about? Explain it to the people.
So the fruit roll-ups are something that we call them mango melts or pear melts, nectarine melts. And so that's the fruit that's overripe. And so that's kind of the fruit we found we could not cut because they were a little bit overripe, but there was actually nothing wrong with them. So we decided to puree them, and a lot of people call them mango leather, fruit leather. We decided to call them fruit melts because they melt on your tongue. So it's a little more descriptive, but they're a great snack for the kids. And actually, we have something special coming up this week, which is beeswax wraps to wrap them in.
Wow.
We have Frozen, the Disney movie beeswax wraps that you can choose from, or a Mario one. That one's a special one. And that's from East Van Bees, which is an awesome company.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're really excited to try that out this week. Also, people can reuse them. We're always looking into different packaging options. Right now, we just use compostable paper bags because it's the least waste. But the beeswax wraps will be an awesome addition.
Nice.
Wicked.
So you guys just found beeswax and decided to turn them into wraps? Or the company
That's a
East
company.
Van Beeswax?
Yeah.
That's cool.
East Van Bees.
East Van
Yeah.
Bees!
Local company.
Repping all the bees in the East Van.
Strictly East Fan.
Yeah, they do a lot of different things.
That's
This is
amazing.
just one of the things that they do, yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to know. What kind of other fruits do we have that you guys work with, or that you've worked with this very recently?
Kiwi.
Ooh, kiwi is
Ooh.
so good. We had it coming soon at one point because we have to have everything tested before selling, and so we had it on display, which looked awesome, and everybody just, can I try one? Can I try one?
Try it if you dare. But it's kiwi, mango, pineapple.
Ooh, we
Grapes.
just tried pineapple. Pineapple is in our logo, so we were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Have to go
Gotta have
out. So we're really excited about pineapple. That's my favorite for sure. Might have influenced the logo, maybe not. What else?
Strawberries.
Oh my god, so good. We recently collaborated with Sustainable, another company that has a very similar mission to reduce food waste.
Okay.
They're a little more known than we are, a little more off the ground, and so what they do is they take the spent grain, the grain that goes through breweries and would usually get thrown out, and then they make baked goods. So we took their leftovers and made that into granola. I just tried it this morning with the strawberries and the apples, and it was unreal.
Yeah.
So,
With some
Wow.
Persian yogurt. Oof.
Wow.
oh, so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Reuse and then reuse it again.
Yeah, and
That's
Sustainable
amazing.
actually makes a lot of donations to us as well. They've been really appreciated at modular housing units.
Yeah, the direct distribution program has been, they've been a big part of that.
Cool. So do you guys want to shout out the supplier that you guys get donations from?
Yeah, Fresh Direct Produce. They're killing it out of, Vancouver, Terminal Street in Vancouver.
Okay.
So your local grocery store, small grocery store, whoever else, very likely the products come from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and how do you go about finding these suppliers? Like, how do you go about finding who do I ask next? How do I let them know that I want them to donate to us? How do you determine that?
Well, we set up with Fresh Direct. That was something that was set up at the beginning of Munchies before the Foodshare portion of it started. We just kept going with it. Once we had that relationship set up, they've been able to keep with the scale that we're going at, and so there hasn't really been a need to go beyond that. Aside from your grocery store, when we pop into the grocery store, see a bunch of stuff on the side that's about to be thrown out, but it's still something that we could work with, we'll buy that, just to really get it out of there.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately, there is a lot of food waste to go around, and so we're finding that it's not a problem to find it. It's more of a problem of capacity, the amount that we can take. So we're working as much as we can to scale up as fast as possible so we can take in as much as possible, because there is an abundance.
Yeah, like we've got to run in right now. We got to go back.
Yeah. And again, that's Flint Hotel that you guys usually donate to. What are some other places you guys usually donate to?
Temporary modular housing all across Vancouver.
Cool.
And then on the street, we're doing lots of, direct to the hands, like that people could really use it. There's a few other houses similar to Flint. We just can't recall the name off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Well, I went in there with them to donate at Flint one time.
Rennie was there.
It was fun. It's always a good time. And if people want to volunteer, where can they find you to volunteer to help with the donations?
Oh yeah, reach out if you guys are interested or want to get involved in some way. We do have a section on our website, munchiesfoodshare.ca, where you can reach out and fill out a little email contact us form. Also, the social media, Instagram, definitely find us at Munchies Foodshare. Michaela's been handling that wonderfully. And on Facebook at Munchies BC. I think it's Munchies Foodshare now.
It is Munchies Foodshare now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We're still adapting. You can see our progress as we go. We're still figuring things out as we get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Also, reach out and just let us know what you think. If you have ideas for recipes, for different ways of using dried fruit, we've gotten awesome ideas. A lot of different people have come to us and been like, oh, I use it for this, I use it for that. It's been really interesting to see, and things that we can experiment as well, different vegetables, different ways of making our products.
Yeah, I know for you 1AMers out there listening, the dehydrated mango is excellent for your babies that are keeping you awake.
There you go. We got Munchies Foodshare in the building. You're listening to the Note Radio, hosted by Rennie Renz. We also got Jared and Michaela in the building. Background music is by J-Bones. It's Gold Link You Say rework. Lots of fun having you guys on the show. We're going to come back and talk one last time before we go. But right now, here is Savasita by J Poet. It's a reggaeton song for you.
Tú eres una suavecita, baby, it's nice to meet you. Pareces una angelita, quiero hablar contigo. Quiero verse en tu espalda, solo quiero beso en la cama. Yo no quiero drama. take my hand. Let's go. Let's take this chance. Just one more dance. Feel your romance. Con mucho amor. Right on the dance floor. Tú eres mejor. No preocupes, mi baby. Esta chica tan bonita que necesita para ser mía. Quiero conocer tu mamá. Mira cómo estás tan calma. Siento en mi alma. Perdóname. Ya sabes que I feel some way. Y yo no sé if you feel the same. En mi mente todo el tiempo. Tu cuerpo te siento. Déjame tocarlo. Soy un experto. Soy un chulo. Yo formulo una relación sin título. No sé a futuro si vamos a estar juntos, pero en este momento yo quiero experimento. So take my hand. Let's take this chance. Just one more dance. Feel your romance. Con mucho amor. Right on the dance floor. Tú eres mejor. No preocupes, mi baby. Don't do it, baby. So crazy. Mi loquita. Mi suavecita. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pull up, I'm downtown, slow down. One kiss, we reminisce on this. Sipping on this Henny got me wavy while you grab up on my waist. The way we move and sync, you a freak, let's do this every week, yeah. Tell me if I'm tripping, but I'm wishing this could last us for a while. Cause your energy is so unique, I haven't met no one like you in time. Talk is cheap, I heard that your love is VIP, yeah. So if you fuck with me, better keep this loving low key, yeah. Talk is cheap, I heard that your love is VIP, yeah, yeah. So if you fuck with me, better keep this loving low key, yeah.
I don't know, baby, what they saying, but what I feel for you, there's no playing. I'm just saying, I'll keep it low key, no three, just we wanna take a dive in the deep sea. We could ride downtown in my Bentley, roll one, smoke one, and talk gently. So while I'm home, sipping on this brown alcohol, just hit me up, I'll be there in one phone call.
Pull up, I'm downtown, but slow down. One kiss, we reminisce on this. You got me high. You satisfy my appetite. So come stay the night. Talk is cheap, I heard that your love is VIP. So if you fuck with me, better keep this loving low key. Talk is cheap, I heard that your love is VIP. So if you fuck with me, better keep this loving low key.
Well, I've been free. I've been so free here, that almost anything I want to try is, I'm welcome to do it.
Ready, Set, Chill by AJ.
What?
Welcome back.
Just joking. Sweet. That's what tune you just heard right now, and you are listening to Co-op Radio, CFRO 100.5 FM, The Note, Munchies Foodshare Vancouver Takeover. That's what's going on this episode. Who is Munchies?
Firstly, thanks for letting us take over.
Oh,
Rennie.
yeah. For sure.
That's awesome. We are Munchies Foodshare. Our mission is to reduce food waste. What we do is we take the food that would have gone off or would have been disposed of, and we dehydrate it, and that preserves it, and we sell that as dried fruit, snacks. And we also have a direct distribution program where we take the excess food from catered events and restaurants. We take that directly to low-income housing units on the downtown east side and across the lower mainland, and to addictions rehabilitation centers. That sums us up.
Very nice.
Yep.
Nice. Great having you guys on the show. It was great talking to you guys about all the stuff you guys do. You're found at Granville Island every Tuesdays, 11 a.m.
Yep.
From 11 to 4 at the Groundswell Test Market.
Hit us up.
Hit them up.
Yeah.
Also find them on social media, Munchies Foodshare as well, Instagram and Facebook. Correct?
Michaela's got those.
Yeah, you can find us Instagram, Facebook, on our website at munchiesfoodshare.ca. Everything else is also Munchies Foodshare. We're trying to keep it consistent.
Nice. Keep it clean.
Keeping it consistent and keeping it clean.
Thank you, Rennie.
No worries. I forgot to mention the song we played before, Ready, Set, Chill. That was Pull Up by Santi. Good tune. Before that, we had Savasita by J Poet. We do have one more tune for you guys. Before we wrap it up, I just want to give Munchies one more time to shine. What else are some, let me see. What are some good different uses that we can use out of the fruits and the products of Munchies?
Yeah, so beyond just snackables for hikes and for your children, dried fruit is also an awesome garnish for cocktails. If you want to impress your guests with a fancy and exciting drink, you can put our orange slices. They look really cool. Or actually any of our fruit in there. It makes for a little pop of flavor, but
A little
also
swank in a drink.
And you can also use it for cooking garnish if you like cooking or baking. The dried fruit's a really good additive. Adds a little bit of nutrition, a little bit of decorative fruit on the top of your baking goods. Baked goods.
Baked goods.
Yeah, like our bananas on
Good
top of
baked.
banana bread. That's good.
Yes.
Sustainable, as we mentioned earlier, they've been experimenting with some of our dried fruit in their cookies. They made a bar?
A power bar.
Yes, they made a power bar and they used our dried fruit. So it's kind of like two sustainable companies getting together, sustainable collaboration, to make an awesome, ultimate sustainable snack.
It's amazing. Love it. Love it. Make sure you guys are, anybody listening out there, make sure to check them out. If you want to volunteer, hit them up as well too. If you want to support the cause and buy some prepackaged dry fruit, go check them out on Granville Island. Again, thank you, Jared, Michaela, for coming in.
Thank you, Rennie. We love you.
We
Yeah,
love
thanks for
you.
having us.
And 1 a.m. It's like almost 2 a.m. right now. So anybody listening out there, I hope you are having a safe night, a wonderful, great evening. And hope you enjoyed the tunes. That's it for the show today. We're going to finish it off with Bovine Eclipse by Girls Nails. Until next time, I'm your host, Rennie Renz.
I'm Michaela,
And I'm Jared.
and we're from Munchies Foodshare.
And you're listening to The Note Radio on CFR 100.5.